To our first race of Rally Fighter Season 4. Joining me tonight on the stream is Rattec and Berries. And I'm K9_334.
How's it going, guys?
Hello. Hello.
It's been a while, guys. I'm glad that we're finally into the Rallycross again.
Yeah, extremely excited to get this season on the go again.
It's been a while. Looking forward to this.
Should be good. Okay, guys, so one of our commentators is actually racing in this first race. It's Rattec there, you can see in the mini. So he'll probably go silent for his race. Aries and I will keep you company while he's racing, and we'll keep you informed. How this is going to work tonight, guys, is we're actually running two streams. Myself, I'm running the one, K9, and Rattec is running the other. If you get to a point where you're watching one of these streams and you're in a race driver's seat and you don't want to be there and you want to see the entire race, please feel free to swap to the other stream, and it will be from track view there, and we will rotate between some of the cars. Okay. I think all the drivers are eager and ready to go. Good luck for your race, Mark.
Cheers. I'm going to go on mute. I need full concentration to understand how this car works again. I'll see you guys in a bit. So,
we'll see you for the next race. So, Berries, what are your thoughts on this track?
This track is extremely technical and easy to make mistakes on.
For sure.
I'm guessing there's going to be quite a lot of incidents happening tonight, but mainly just people taking themselves out.
Probably. It'll probably be me. As you guys can see from the little map that's in the loading screen here, this track is a bit different to others. It's got a bit of like a warehousey barn type thing that you drive through. It's actually built, this track, at an old, I believe it was a sawmill. So it's a very interesting piece of the track, and let's see how it plays out. It's sort of the Monaco, I would suppose, of rallycross tracks, with its tightness in that little barn. Anyway, on the start line, we have Rattec here in the Mini Cooper Countryman in the number 21. We got there in a Citroen. First time joining us for a Rally Fighter series is Mark in Citroen number 1. Next to him in the Audi we have Matt Morris. People will know Matt Morris if they've watched us before. He was the Rally Fighter Light Champion last year. And Jacques in the 4. They're off. Mark with a great start. He's been doing in the practices lately. And into the Joker is the Audi and the Citroen of Matt Morris and Mark.
Okay, not your best start, but let's keep focused.
Heading into the barn shed mill here, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so there's Rattec. We're watching. Oh, Mark goes into the wall on the exit of the mill, and it is a very tough corner to get right, that one, so I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of that tonight. And there's Mark at the back. He's managed to get himself in the race again. Okay, let's watch Matt Morris here for a bit and see what he's going to do at the front. He has taken his Joker already, so he has to take the normal route of the track. On this track, unlike many others, the Joker is a lot shorter. Usually the Joker lap is longer than what we see here. It's actually a bit of an advantage this time. So Jacques has taken his and he's now in front. Rattec's moved up to second place, and they are doing very well. Sorry,
Looks like Rattec got through because Matt Morris made a bit of a mistake.
Yeah, it is what it looked like there. On board with Rattec here. Let's see if he takes his Joker now. He still has a Joker to work with to get himself ahead of Jacques. He does take his Joker. Into the Joker lap he goes, where they're going to merge. Oh,
no,
and he
he's doing
messes the
something.
exit. He's messed up his exit. It's also very...
Oh,
and Jacques also. So this is playing into Rattec's favor. He's going to get himself back in the race.
Watch your right.
Jacques is
Forward,
entering
Nice.
third.
Clear.
But Matt Morris in the lead. Very close here on the third lap. Still
One
have
right.
1 lap to go.
Right
Jacques
side.
staying a bit tighter there than
Clear.
Mark, so who knows what's going to happen here. Mark just avoiding that wheel.
Having to overcorrect there.
Oh, and they run wide there. Jacques is now going up the inside. Rattec gets through cleanly. Awesome overtake there. He's just giving it a full
clear.
send. It's kind of the team motto
Two
for
legs back.
the mini team at the moment.
Oh, okay, it looked like he was doing it wide there, Matt Morris.
Jacques is looking for a gap there on Matt Morris.
It's very close at the moment.
Super close. This is the last lap, everyone. Rattec running a bit wide, but giving it a full send through there. Jacques is through, and yes, so it's Rattec in first, Jacques in second, Matt Morris in third, and fourth we've got Mark. Remember, Mark is new to the series. This is his first go. I think he's doing pretty well. Also, Mark is the only person in this lobby, I think, on controller, so that is quite a difficult thing to do. So, yeah, don't worry, Mark. We're sure that you're going to get better at it, and yeah, just have a good time.
Fantastic.
Practice
Great
and
win.
fun.
You nailed it today. Brilliant driving.
Exactly.
Oh dear.
So that was
I'm
just
back,
the
guys.
first race. Yeah, they
That was exciting.
It was sure exciting from where we were sitting. And that was just the first qualifying. We haven't even got to any of the finals or anything yet. And yeah,
I
can
couldn't
you
have been
imagine how it's going to go?
couldn't have been any more lucky with making a mistake in the Joker and then Jack having a mistake as well at the same point. It allowed me to catch back
couldn't
up.
really believe it either. Okay, for anyone that didn't know as well, Jacques actually holds the most wins in our series over all the seasons. I don't know the exact number off my head at the moment, but I will look into that as the season goes on and let you guys know. But he is the most successful, although he does not have a championship yet to his name. Okay, guys, into the second heat of qualifying 1. We have Marius, Matt. Oh, hold on. Mark, you need to be in here as well.
Sorry, mate.
For
I
your
thought berries was going to be in.
Yeah, no, for you, because you swing, remember?
No worries. Coming back in.
Cool. So now we got Mark back. Let's invite the rest of the guys. We have Marius, Matt, Pressure, and Kenton. Alrighty. Marius. This is a different Matt for anyone that heard me say Matt again. We have a lot of Matts and a lot of just waiting on the drivers to enter the lobby, guys. Actually, not sure if I've got Pressure as a friend here. I did add him. So.
I think he pulled out of tonight's racing.
No, I did
his
hear
controller.
before this that he is back. He will be racing on controller.
Yeah, but then his controller died, I believe, and he did actually leave the voice chat.
Is it?
Yeah. Afraid so.
Well,
Technical problems.
I'll send him an invite anyway, just in case.
Yeah.
I'll give him a minute or two to decide if he's got batteries or knows how to recharge it. Yeah.
Should be another interesting race. We've limited knowledge on how these people experience rallycross. I've raced against the Kento a couple of times. He seems to have it, but seems pretty good at the rallycross.
I haven't seen Kento go yet, so that will be an interesting.
I do know of a technical difficulty that he does have. He has a dog which seems to get in the way of his steering wheel. Is extremely excited by the steering wheel, so it can put him off now and again. Which
maybe it's his racing guard dog.
Yeah. Yeah. If you have him on headset and stuff, sometimes you can hear him shouting at the dog to get away, and next minute he's in the wall.
I think Barry's knows what that's like. He's got a bit of a cheerleader there that appears sometimes.
Yeah.
He's got a cat that will sometimes show some support during the races. Okay, I think these are our drivers. I'm just going to make you a director. You are the cameraman. You are in charge.
Yeah.
We're just gonna give Pressure a few seconds here. I did send him an invite. So for anyone looking now at this lineup we've got, Kento and Marius are two new people to the community, so we haven't seen them in an official Rally Fighters race yet. Kebe has been here for a while, and he's very fun to watch. He's got some very good races under his belt. He was very close to Matt Morris in the RF2, the lights, the rallycross light cars. They were very close, the two Matts. They, I think, were separated only by 1 point last season.
That was a very close fight, wasn't it? Right to the end.
It was. So to be fair, it could have gone any way. Matt Morris did win that one, but Kebe is very quick in those lights. Let's see how he performs now in this big Ford in the super class. Okay, there we can see Marius in his VW over there. Marius in the number 50 VW. Kenny next to him. Kenny is in... No, not Kenny. Kento in the Honda.
Yeah. Kento
is in the number 16 Honda. And TKB, which is Matt, is in the number 14, number Ford, in the middle there. I got a bit confused because Kenny is Matt's teammate.
It's tight into that first one.
Very tight. Kebe into the Joker lap while Kento and Marius take the normal lap here. This is giving Matt some space there to work with. Being more experienced than the other two are rallycross on Project Cars, he's probably going to make some time here if he doesn't make any mistakes.
Took his Joker as well.
He's taken a Joker where the other two haven't, so they get to use that to their advantage. You might see Kento or Marius take the Joker here just to get some space, because while you're busy fighting next to each other, you do lose some time usually.
There's Marius goes.
Break off. Kento taking the normal lap, so he's showing a bit further behind than everyone else, but he's still got that short Joker lap to use whenever he wants. So if he can put in some solid times, he can still catch the guys. Kento coming out of the middle there. Let's follow Kebe here and see what he does for a bit. Kebe still leading the pack here. Marius a bit behind. Both have taken their Joker. I think we're going to see Kento take the Joker here.
Oh, he seems to have made a mistake.
But he spun in the Joker. It's not what you want to do in your Joker lap, but it's an easy mistake to make. Okay, we have Matt now. Yes, Matt, Kebe Matt. This is Matt number 2. He's gone a bit wide there. Marius gaining some ground here, not making as many mistakes. Obviously the Ford a little bit bigger than the other cars. Sometimes you can't really judge where that front end or rear end are.
Marius is definitely closing him down a little bit, isn't he, now, towards the end of the race?
Definitely getting in his groove a bit more. I think Matt's struggling a little bit to figure out where the limits of that Ford are.
He did mention before he was struggling with rear tyre temperature, which it just goes to show the back end of the car is stepping out a lot more than, say, at the start of the race.
Sure, as the race gets going more, then you're losing grip a lot more. It's making it a bit harder to control. Over the jump, Matt holds on to first place. We've got Marius over, I'm sure, and the Honda now of Kento coming to the last corner, taking it very wide. And he's over. Very nicely done by those guys.
It was a good performance.
Good first showing from the VW and the Honda there. Anyone that's new to rallycross as a sport, how qualifying works is it is based on the lap times. So the lap times here will go against the lap times of the first race and the next race that will be coming. And those heats will be added together, and whoever's got the quickest time wins that round. So you could win your race, but still come low down overall in the heat. So this isn't all about winning. Sometimes it's better to just hold on for a second place, but get a good time. Okay, in this next race we have myself, we've got Berries, we've got Kenny, Enzo, and Bajny. So we're gonna invite Jacques here as well. He's gonna be our cameraman in the absence of Berries and myself. Just inviting the guys. So Mark, you are gonna be solo commenting on this one.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Try not to laugh too hard at my misfortune.
I'll be cheering for you all the way, mate. Don't worry. Teammate, you know. I won't mention anybody else.
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. You might want to pan the camera off sometimes when I'm messing up.
Just remember, full send. It's the only way.
It is the only way. When in doubt, flat out.
I'm gonna try the opposite method and see what happens. Nice and careful. Don't crash.
Probably the more sensible approach for the first race of the season.
Of the season, yeah.
I'm not seeing Bajny online. I'm hoping he is. I know he had a bit of a drive. But we'll see. Maybe he could just be hiding or flying. Sorry, what's that?
I think he's luckily in a lot of the race 3s, so he might be able to make the rest of them if he does miss this one.
Yeah, but we never know. He could be hiding or flying or something else. You never know with live streams. Sorry, Kento, I just had to kick you. Okay, Bajny, we need TTV. Apologize for the wait between races, guys, but this is all happening live, and there's people in all different countries here, different time zones. So we're just getting our stuff in order.
It still fascinates me that you can run a championship on the PlayStation to in different countries, people in different time zones, and we all come to and just race together. It's sure. It's still impressive that you can do that.
It is,
especially with the current situation. It just makes it more enjoyable.
It's definitely helped a lot during this period we're going through now with everybody in these countries on lockdown. I mean, I think it's grown actually.
Yeah, it definitely. Every time I turn my PlayStation on, the amount of people that are on there has gone from like 10 or 15 to 40 people online at the same time, and the racing
especially
side of
now
it.
When you see these celebrities that are all doing it now, and promoting it.
Definitely, we'd love for them to come and challenge us on the rally fighters. They're more than welcome to join. Anyone? Any takers? Just throw a few names out there. Ken Block, he's bound to, he's bound to be up for the challenge, isn't it? Bennett,
He's one of the only ones I haven't seen do any online stuff in social media.
Bet he has. I bet he's got a PlayStation and stuff hidden somewhere, hasn't he?
I bet he's got a nice one somewhere.
Yeah. You see all the rallycross guys, they're getting into that championship now, aren't they?
Yeah. Okay, I did invite TTV. It is showing him on another game though. I don't know why that would be.
I'll just jump in to the lobby, into the chat if you want.
Yeah, he did swap across. That's actually not really on. We did speak to everyone before this and they were ready. We apologize for the inconvenience, everyone.
Okay, let me...
Okay, he is in the lobby now, so I think we have everyone.
Yeah, he's back now.
Jacques said he's happy to join commentary. Join Mark with commentating while we race.
Cool.
Okay, I'm just gonna make sure I put him as a director and Mark as a broadcaster. Are we short? Oh yeah, we're short Bajny still.
Yeah, I've sent a message.
Check one more time. He was on his way when we last spoke to him, but was a bit of a distance. He isn't showing, but we're going to have to go. We did wait a while for TTV, so let's start, guys.
Wait. Oh, I haven't changed my car yet. That was close. That would have been a disaster.
Yeah.
Disqualification, first race. Wrong car selected. Is everybody ready?
We did send Jacques a quick invite to the chat, so he might be joining now this race to speak. Alrighty. Good luck on commentary, guys.
Righto. How you doing, Jack? Join me here on commentary.
Yeah, awesome. How's it going, everyone?
Oh, all good, and you?
Good, good. It's going to be an exciting race.
Yeah, definitely. It's a couple of, well, 3 experienced ones with Berries, Kyle and Kenny. Enzo is new to the championship, but we're all eager to see him develop over the championship. Should be good. We all had to start somewhere. I remember when Go on, mate. Carry on.
Yeah, I think Enzo is our youngest participant in this championship, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
He's just out of shot there. Who's that? Yeah, that's. He's in the mini as well, isn't he?
Yeah, so 2 minis, 1 VW, and 1 Ford.
Yeah. Who's going to be brave and who's going for the Joker straight away?
There you go. So Kenny's going to start first.
Yeah.
So none of them take the Joker. But it looks like Berries and Enzo were having a bit of a scrap there.
Yeah. So it's tight through that section. With the 4 cars, yeah.
Still very close. Oh, what happened to Berries?
Oh
no. Ouch.
Side area.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. It seems like Kenny's still in front with Kyle.
Kyle's...
Check that full send.
Wow. Full send again.
He's
Enzo
throwing that mini.
Hot on his heels. Enzo's got some pace there.
Yeah, definitely. Enzo is on.
Oh, Kyle.
Oh, what happened there?
He messed up the entrance into the Joker. That hasn't cost him too much time.
No, it seems like he spun around quite quickly.
Yeah.
And Kenny also took his Joker as well. So he's probably 7 seconds in front of Kyle.
He's got a nice smooth driving style. Kenny has. It works well for him.
Yeah, he's known for his consistency in these rallycross championships. But it seems like things are heating up again between Berries and Enzo.
Yeah. Berry's got a nice clean pass up the inside. It can just
Enzo spun around there.
Yeah, can just catch you wrong coming over that jump if you've got an angle going through the air. You land at a specific angle.
Yeah, you have to kind of approach that jump very straight on. You can't adjust through the air, otherwise you're gonna do what Enzo did there.
Yeah.
So it's very tricky.
Oh, Kyle.
Oh. Seems like Kyle also made a mistake there.
Yeah.
That means Berries inherits 2nd place from Kyle.
Still yet to do his Joker yet, or is it not shown up?
No, coming out.
Yeah, no, I think Kyle took his Joker, but it didn't count.
Yeah. Hasn't registered yet.
Yeah. I'm not sure if Enzo too. Okay, here comes the leader around the last few corners.
Just nicely controlled, Kenny. Getting that focus turned in well.
Amazing. He's just trying to get a safe time in these qualifyings to make the semi-final and final. Which is a very smart move. Instead of fighting and
doing well, dude.
Kyle there with no front bumper, back bumper hanging off. Must have been a few full sends.
Yeah. And too many.
Yeah.
It seems like Enzo is playing around with the tire barriers.
think the problem was I didn't full send enough.
Oh dear, Enzo stuck in the wall there. It's probably it gets awkward to drive a car when they get a certain amount of damage on. They are more awkward to drive. Trying to get the 600 brake horsepower down onto the track. So it's good effort by Enzo there. Started off well. He showed good pace.
Yeah, but I think through the course of this championship, he's going to learn to be very consistent.
Yeah,
because he's a very quick learner.
Definitely.
Okay, guys.
Awesome, guys.
So that is the first round completed. Ryan better not go anywhere because he is next with Mark. So, Shark, you are going to join me here.
Yeah,
You can
awesome.
stay cameraman. I'm going to be the broadcaster. Ryan and Mark and Ken.
Wow, that was a bit harsh.
Do you actually have that game show like broadcast in South Africa?
All the time.
We used
I think
to.
we even got a South African version, don't we?
Right.
Yeah, we do, yes. And the lady actually looks like the host from the international versions.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's quite funny.
Yeah, more similar than we all realize.
Yeah. So this is qualifying 2, race 1, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, this is the first heat of qualifying 2. Obviously, for anyone joining this stream, depending on which one you're on, Rattec is doing a stream, I'm doing a stream, we're running them at the exact same time. If you don't want an onboard of Rattec, you can swap to the K9 stream for this race. If you do, go join Rattec's stream.
I've just noticed. I've just noticed Kento's in the wrong car. He's in a Mini. Should be in the Honda.
Needs to change that.
Let me just.
Maybe just drop a message.
Yeah, I've done it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I've also sent a text, so he should.
If you can remember. Okay, so we've seen all these guys previously in the races. Rattec in the same full send car that I drive, but with the black rims there. He doesn't crash quite as much as I do.
Oh, don't put the curse on me, mate.
Yeah, the commentator's curse.
Yeah.
I crashed enough for 2 in my race. I could check the number of people leaving my stream while I was racing. It went from 7 to like 3.
Jeez. But I must say, Rattec and I were quite impressed for your full sends in that last few corners. That was quite good to watch.
It's not even where I mean, that's just an average full send area for me. You must see when I come out the tunnel. It even scares me.
Jeez. And then Enzo tried to follow you, but he ended up very badly in the walls. So yeah, that was
Alright,
good.
so I think he's got his car correct there. We have our 4 drivers and we are off.
Awesome.
Got
So,
4 different cars.
yeah, that's amazing. So Carl, who is your pick for the winner in this race? Do you have a favorite?
I don't want to be biased and go with my teammate because maybe I do, but no. I don't know. It's a good lineup here. Everyone is quite experienced. Obviously, Kento, the least experienced in the lobby. He didn't do too bad in his first round with us though. In the first heat. Kenny, obviously a reigning champion. To the series, he won last season. He's one of the obvious first picks, I think, for any of the races. Ryan, very, very quick in qualifyings, but he hasn't managed to get that total race win at a final yet.
Yeah.
I'm hoping he does get it at some point this season, because he's been very close. And then obviously Mark has won, I think, a race. He won 1 or 2 races last season, if I'm not mistaken.
Just the one.
Yes.
Just the one.
So he's also a contender. These are 3 very experienced rally fighters.
Yeah, and it's going to be a really cool season to watch as well.
Very cool. There goes Mark, very quick off the line. He did. Kento hits the first wall. I think he was collected by Berries there a little bit. Berries taking his Joker though, obviously with a little bit of damage is going to affect him slightly.
Looks like Rattec and Kenny.
Rattec and Kenny following right behind, going through the tunnel. Now let's watch the exit of Rattec here. How sideways does he get? Pretty sideways. I'm not sure if it's as sideways as I get, but it's sideways.
Yeah, and Kenny seems a bit more controlled out of those corners. Because this track kind of eats your tires up for breakfast, so it's a very harsh track on the tires.
I think it's one of the longer tracks as well, if I'm not mistaken. It's one of the...
I think so, yes. Yeah.
It's also got a very interesting surface compared to some of the other tracks.
Cool, and it seems like Kenny took his Joker now and
got past Rattec doing so. So this has put him in first place. Barry's taken his Joker in second place. So Rattec, if he pushes out a fast lap here, he could come out ahead of both of these guys.
Yeah, definitely. Because I think a Joker lap is about, you gain kind of 3 or 4 seconds if you take it really well.
It's definitely a tactical advantage. I see Kento struggling there. That's probably a result of his earlier damage.
Oh, there goes Rattec. Oh, now it's a 3-way battle to the finish line.
Right next to Kenny there. They're on the third lap only. There's still another lap to go.
1 length behind.
I
mean, it can't get any closer.
Okay, they literally... this could go one of 3 ways, this race.
Yeah. Definitely. Any one of these 3 guys can win this race.
Either 3 could win the championship even. These are some of our fastest guys at the moment.
Yeah. I would rate them the top 3 guys in our championship right now. And the way they're driving just proves it.
You would rank up there, Jacques. I think you have the most wins ever in our series. No championship yet, but holding on to the win record.
2 lengths behind you.
Yeah. But I mean, these 3 guys can potentially take that record out of my hands this season, so
we'll see.
I'm looking forward to that, yeah.
Kento just trying to moving out of the way for everyone there.
Yes.
Keeping it.
So it looks like Kenny built up a gap there.
Kenny is over in first. I think Rattec holds on to second by the looks of it.
Yes.
Barry's over in third. And Kento
That was a good race.
finishing with 3 laps.
Oh, that was hard work.
Yeah, that was awesome
Very
to watch,
close.
guys.
I don't know if it's going to get closer than that tonight. We'll have to have a look-see.
I mean, 3 seconds between the top 3 is pretty damn close.
Especially in a qualifying race.
Yeah.
You guys have a treat. I'm in the next race.
Yeah, Carl and I thought that you guys were racing in the finals, the way that you guys were just like on top of each other. It was awesome.
Okay. Gonna put Berries here in the camera seat.
Cool. So I will
in the broadcaster booth.
Yeah, I'll join you guys for the next round if I'm needed.
Awesome.
Okay, man. Cool, man. Cheers.
Cool, cheers.
Now we've got Kento has to go. Now we can start inviting. So it is myself, Mark, Matt, and Marius. All the M's. We do have a lot of M's in this series.
We do, hey?
We got Marius, Matt. It's actually 2 Matts. Ooh, this is getting out of hand, guys. We've got to start getting some non-Matts here. And we usually have a Matsutsi, which also is an M.
That would have made it really confusing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, especially when you're just looking at the first letters. Matt.
And then we got Ken and Ken. So you...
You have no idea how tough it was making these start sheets.
I'm trying to read them here, and it's not easy. Gotta remember who too.
Okay, this mat is the Care Bear mat, though. So we have Care Bear mat, we have Mark, and we have Marius. Alrighty, guys, if you want to see the stream now from trackside, jump onto Rattec's stream. If you would love to see me spinning around from first person, you're welcome to stay on my stream.
Less full send this time, Carl. Keep it a bit more composed.
Hold on, we got the wrong car there from Marius. He's sitting there in a Mini at the moment. We need to get him into a VW.
Shall I jump in the voice chat?
Yeah, let's see if he's gonna notice. Anyone that's watching, you'll remember Marius was in the VW last time.
He's
looks like
changed.
Everybody is ready. Okay, guys. I will see you guys after the stream. Take it away.
Enjoy.
After the race.
Good luck, mate.
Cool.
Right, this should be definitely another interesting one. You got a returning one in Matt Morris, or is it Care Bear? Hang on, let me just check on the main stream.
Care Bear.
Is it Care Bear? Is it? So right, Care Bear, Marius, McQuartie, Mark, and Kyle. So, Kyle starts on pole, Care Bear alongside him, Marius and Mark on the back row. I think it's always tactical if you're on the back row is to judge it and then probably go for your joker to start with.
Yeah, get out of the traffic.
Yeah, get out of the
exactly
traffic.
what I did in the last ones.
Yeah. Front row.
You guys.
Front row, it's risky to go for your joker the first lap. Everyone's eager to try and get enough power down that main straight. Kyle, poor start there. Yeah, Care Bear launched out there. There's 2 gone for the joker. Care Bear and who's in that? Was it? Yeah, Mark. Yeah. So you got 2 jokers, and then Kyle is the leader of the non-jokers, which they've just 2, yeah, both same mistake coming out the tunnel. So
Let's watch TK there for a bit.
Yeah, he seems to be. He's found the rhythm again. He's another class. He's always got the car under control.
Yeah.
I think he's also good with setting up a car, which, to be fair, these cars, you do need to do a little bit of tuning with them to make them adjust to your driving style.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's registered now that they've all jokered. So you've got
looks like that.
Care Bear, Marius, and then Kyle. and then Mark at the back in the Citroen, which we're watching now. Which I do believe he's on controller as well, isn't he?
I've heard that he is. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very impressive. I mean, I could not do this game on controller.
Yeah, I mean, this game is hard enough. Trying to do Rallycross with a controller.
Yeah. So Kebe just caught the inside barrier there, which just put him off his line, but he still kept good momentum.
I think he got a bit lucky, he didn't get spun there. It's so easy to run out in that section.
So Marius is another one that's new to the championship. We haven't seen him, and he is. You know, it's impressive to see new people join and be comfortable with Rallycross. We're on watching Kyle now. He's 14 seconds down. He's running a bit wide.
I think he must be carrying a bit of damage from the earlier crash.
As I say, it makes a huge difference to these cars, doesn't it? You have a bit of impact on your steering, you can lose so much grip.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like Mark has hit the wall again somewhere. Oh, we've got guys finishing. So, Care Mats won the race.
Yeah.
We had Mark just...
Another solid performance by Marius, isn't it? It's 2 seconds of it.
I know him from racing the GT cars, and he's very, very quick in those.
Yeah.
He's quicker than me and maybe pretty much everyone else that we race with. So it's just seeing in rally cars, he's not too used to them yet. But he's really doing well right from the start.
I was going to say,
you guys saw my crash there?
How we caught it?
Yeah, I got put off a bit by the crash ahead of me. I was going to swing the car around, and I was worried I was going to hit it with the back of my car, so I tried to keep it straight and locked the brakes too much.
Yeah, and then we were going on to some shots of you, Kyle, and you were that wide, you weren't even on the track, mate. What was going on there? Was it the damage just making the car feel a bit?
Steering damage.
Yeah.
It was just making it a bit tough to judge exactly where to throw it.
We were saying damage to the car can make them like so uncontrollable compared to what you used to.
Yeah, I basically on that first lap plowed straight head first into the wall. It wasn't tied on. Alright guys, Enzo, Bajny, Pressure, Jock and Matt, let's... Having two. He lives in the Czech Republic. Just to give you an idea how far away everyone is from each other, we have South Africans, British, people in the Czech Republic, and some people from Japan.
Yeah, we do. We get some people from all over the world. Yeah.
Okay, I see TTV is back in Fortnite. This isn't really on. So if he's not in within an amount of time, I'm just gonna go.
I'll jump in again.
Okay guys, I'm just sending the invites out for the wait. This is the final heat of qualifying 2. Will be followed by 3 more rounds of qualifying. Or sorry, 2 more rounds. Don't know what I said. That is me trying to multitask. Not very good at it. Okay. Just waiting on everybody. Wish I could say we're not, but
as Matt Morris, he's in.
Okay, guys, I'm just gonna send one last one to Bajni for when he gets back. Has pressure gone offline now? Or did he not race the first one?
He didn't race the first one.
He didn't make the first one.
No.
Okay, so let's write him off then, because he's not even online. So we've got TTV should be here, but yeah, I don't know what's happening there. Bajni, not sure. Pressure. And Jacques and Matt. So far this is looking like a brilliant race for Jacques and Matt. Because obviously in qualifying you want the least amount of cars in your race because you can set faster times. You're not in a fight. It's not the best to watch for a fan, but as a driver that's what you want. No pressure. Pressure the driver. But you want no pressure. You want to be able to put in your laps without worrying about what's going on ahead of you.
Matt Morris just disconnected.
Okay, we'll just wait for Matt Morris to get back into the lobby, and we're going to go for it. I'm not going to send TTV another invite. I have sent him a few. Were you able to find out what Enzo was doing?
I give him a shout out in the lobby, and I think it was Marius that was, carried on asking him. There was no response. His headset's open, so he can hear it if he's connected. So
yeah, I mean, he should be waiting. It's not really fair to everyone else. We're just waiting for Matt to get in his correct car here. He's showing Mini on my screen.
It's looking quite tight at the top in the points so far.
Alright, well, maybe you want to give us a quick run through while we're busy loading. Who seems to be at the top at the moment? Okay.
Seem to have lost comms with berries.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening here.
I can't hear Carl.
Oh, can you not hear Carl? Right, okay.
No, I can hear you, but I can't hear Carl.
Okay.
I will leave and rejoin the party quickly.
Okay.
That's gonna be tough to work with. Okay.
This
guys,
does seem to happen every now and then.
Technical issues.
Berries is just gonna join in.
Yeah, I can hear him.
Oh, right.
Going into this next race, we've got just 2 drivers and 2 pretty quick drivers at that. For some reason, that's showing ghosted.
That's it. It's alright.
On solid. Okay. So obviously, this is going to benefit Jacques hugely. If he doesn't have too much of a fight here with Matt, they're going to both put in some very quick times here. The sensible thing, I think, here will for one of them just joker the first lap and put out their times.
Definitely, that would play into both the hands.
I'm hoping we're not going to see Matt disconnect again because Matt's moving a bit on my screen, which is a connection problem. Yeah, it looks like he's going to disconnect. My screen is stuck on that line.
Oh no!
Now he's jumping everywhere. Now he's in front of
Now he's in front of Jack. That was a good move.
That was teleportation. We haven't seen that in Rallycross before. You've seen it here first at the race space. But okay, so Jacques through the mill now. He's coming out to the exit. Let's see. He takes it the safe way, not too sideways, but enough speed through there. Let's see how he takes the final section. He's keeping it pretty tight.
Yeah.
I think Jacques is the better person to watch here because we don't really know what's going on with Matt there. He's teleporting up and down. So let's stick with Jacques here.
I think we'll go on board with Jacques.
Yeah, let's see what an onboard looks like for a bit through the tunnel. This is what an onboard looks like without crashing, maybe.
Nice and controlled coming out of the tunnel.
I think he's also not being pushed by anyone. He's just putting on some safe laps here, I think, just to get a good time.
He looks very comfortable.
Getting a bit of air there over the jump. Did he take this trick? I don't remember. I think he's saving it for later.
I see Matt's disconnected now, I think.
See that he's disappeared. That's unfortunate for him. Obviously there is technical issues sometimes online. Whereas in real racing you would get something like a blown engine or well, you can still sort of get one here, but you get many other technical errors in real life. I think disconnection and stuff like that would count as some of the technical errors you get online. Okay, here goes Jacques into the Joker.
Nice and controlled through there.
Staring at his red boot there and red wing. Bajny is actually Jacques' teammate, so if we do see him tonight, you'll see him in the same livery car, but where there's red on Jacques, his will be yellow. So this race, I think, perfect for Jacques. He would have wanted a race like this, just to put in his times. A bit uneventful to watch for the viewers, but that's what a driver will hope they get sometimes. Okay guys, so that was the last race of qualifying 2. On to qualifying 3 now. We have Jacques, so he should stay in the lobby. We have Kento, Enzo and Mark. Mark, you're up again.
Am I? Right.
We haven't quite had enough of you tonight. We need more. So Kento and Enzo, we did miss Enzo in that last race, so you might be missing him again. I will, however, send him his invite. Ryan, we're gonna want you in this for the camera.
Okay.
Send you an invite. So this race should have 4 cars, but I'm gonna take a guess and say we're only gonna get 3. Kento, Jacques, we got berries. Okay, sorry, I need to clear you as a director. And berries.
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna go for it. see that GTV is still showing in another game.
It's looking very close in the point standings at the top.
And I'm sure I'm right there at the bottom.
You're actually near the middle, eh? You've done quite well tonight.
Yeah, I've beaten the guys that didn't join and the guys that disconnected.
Well, we've got Kenny took the first qualifying, and TKB Matt took the second qualifying.
Both
and each one of them
looking like a strong team.
Yeah, definitely.
And they got first and second each, so they swapped places. So
nice.
They've got maximum points between the two of them.
All right, so we've got Kenton again, Kenton there in the Honda on the right. We have Rattec on the left side in the Mini. That's not the best starting point. As you can see, there's a bit of a wall as you get into the main lap there. And Jacques sitting directly in the middle. Great start there from Rattec. He pulls across, he's got the room and he's in front.
1 length back.
Jacques taking it safe, he takes the Joker. So that's going to help him hopefully get some laps in there that are fast. Although Rattec could, if he's got some space too, if he continues. Oh, there we just can't hit tire there. Also very tough. I struggle with that corner too. But as I was saying, so Rattec still with his Joker to go. So if he puts in fast laps here, as we know on this track, he could come out of ahead of Jacques on his Joker lap.
The Joker difference, the time delta, is around about 4 seconds. At the moment it's sitting at 3.5, so it's very, very close.
Super close. Anything can happen. It's quite a move you can use on this track. Kind of a benefit, actually. Most of the tracks, the Joker is a bit of a crutch. It's like a bit of disadvantage, but everyone has to take it once. And on this track, this is one of the very few where it's a bit of a positive for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what Jacques doing here at the front here. He has to take standard lap. We don't know what Mark's going to do. Let's see if we see Mark. He might take his Joker now.
No,
he's leaving it right for the end. He's saving that Joker lap. He's going to make it count. This also benefiting Jacques because he has no pressure on him the entire race. He's had a gap the whole way. Keeping it together. He's doing the final section. Over the jump, we can see Rattec almost looks like he slowed a bit there in that sector, but he does have a Joker now that he had to take. Where is this going to put him? This is what we've been waiting for. Bit slow on the exit, he comes up just behind Jacques.
It would have been closer if he had got that Joker out.
I think he locked brakes up a bit, he didn't seem to rotate quick enough.
Yeah.
Nice exit to the tunnel. And if they don't mess up this final turn, no they don't. Looks like it's going to be Jacques over the line in first, then Rattec in second. Kento coming out of the tunnel.
Oh, that was
the wall. This isn't the easiest of tracks to start on. It's definitely one of the more technical ones of the series. Probably one of the longer ones too, so there will probably be a lot more action coming in this series. A lot more closer races. I think only maybe Hockenheim and possibly Spain are possibly tougher than this.
Yeah, I must say this is one of the more tough races.
Just messed up the Joker. Caught the back end against the wall, and it just threw me offline coming out the Joker. But that was close. good pace by Jacques.
Looks like that Ford is the car to beat tonight.
Definitely gets its power down well, doesn't it?
Okay, I am now in a race with Matt, Pressure, and Kenny. So just Matt and Kenny then. So I'm putting you back as broadcaster. Barry's, you stay on as cameraman. Okay, Matt and Kenny. So how are you guys finding your cars at the moment?
Oh, mine's been tough to get used to. I've found a setup to help a little bit, but there's still some improving to do.
Yeah, obviously you jumping into a sort of new car that you haven't driven in one of these series yet.
Yeah.
And Rattec and myself hopping back into our first cars we've ever used in these races in the series.
Yeah, I find it very comfortable, the Mini. I can maneuver it wherever I kind of want it, really. It's just down to human error sometimes. You make a mistake or too much full send because Kyle eggs me on a bit too much.
Now I'm being blamed for his errors too. Not
Yep,
like I
too
don't have
right.
enough of my own.
You just send me messages saying full send, full send, full send, and it's just gets me going. Just has to be done.
It's not right to drive the Mini and not full send. Okay, guys. I think this is all that we have for this one. In we go. Take it away, guys.
Okay.
Right.
I'm in a full send.
The team motto.
Watch out.
Yeah, full send, Kyle. Come on. If you don't full send, just send it. Just, one or the other. I'm sure he will.
Yes.
That's
I
definitely
don't doubt
his.
the person.
Yeah, it's his driving style. And to be fair to him, he's doing it on the manual gear shifter, which I would find a little bit more awkward because you're racing mainly one-handed. So fair play to him.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing very well with that shifter.
Yeah, with makeshift elastic band assistance, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, a quick fix.
Yeah, so you got Kenny on pole. That's ideal for him. Nice position from there. Matt, I hope his internet sticks to on this one. It seems alright. He's not jumping around. And Kyle starting from the back. So do you think Kyle will go? Oh, Matt started moving already. Yeah. Oh, Matt's already. Oh dear, he's gonna go. Oh dear. So,
Oh, we've got sideways action. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I think that's just internet glitching, isn't it? Yeah. So Kyle went straight for the Joker there, which was good. Kenny's gone the normal lap, which.
Let's see if he survives here. Oh, just.
So, okay.
But it's still working though.
Yeah.
Kenny's definitely catching her.
Catching. It's just on them wide drifts, isn't it? But the gap opens up a bit there, and I think if Kyle can just keep it under control. Matt's gone for his Joker. Oh, straight on. Is that internet playing up still? Or?
No, that was straight on because he's reversed.
Kenny's definitely catching him every
I won't be
lap.
surprised. I
Yeah.
won't be surprised if he takes the Joker lap this next lap. Oh, that looks very wide. Full sending.
I think we've egged him on a bit too much there, Berries.
Yeah. I'm sure Kenny's going to go Joker. Yes, he is.
Yeah. He'd done the hard work on closing the laps down, and there's a slight little mistake there from Kenny. Yeah, just kind of, I think it pushed on a bit, and then he had to readjust his line. Nicely controlled out there. Kyle's, I do know that after like the third lap, then the Mini is struggling with tyre grip.
Oh yeah, so it must have hurt coming out of that.
Yeah, you drift a lot more. The more aggressive you are, the more drifting it becomes. So.
Yeah, it's all car management. There's a lot of car management. Even
oh, Kenny, on mistake there. Kyle's straightened him up.
Oh, Kyle's gone into it.
But I think no, that's sportsmanship from Kenny. He'd made a mistake and he just dropped back behind Kyle, which, you know, that is.
Very nice.
It hurts Kenny, but that is true kind of sportsmanship.
Oh, Carl's made a mistake.
Carl's made a mistake. Kenny's. Oh, this is going to be interesting.
No.
That's nicely done, boys. Nicely done.
Both of them. That was 16 done.
Yeah. They knew. Oh. Okay, that made up for the last. It's stuck with. Kenny coming over the line in first place. Carl's in second, which in true kind of true respect to the race, I think that's how it. It was beautiful, you two coming out the tunnel. Then so much respect for each other. The next corner, it was a little bit kind of. I didn't
get to send it as full as I wanted at that tunnel because I knew that he was there.
Is that what kind of restricted you? And then you were like, right, next corner, it's full send moment, and I'm going to make up for the last one.
I tried to send early so that I would come out more on the inside and take him on the inside, but too much speed, I think.
Yeah, it kept on drifting. As I said, the Minis, after a couple of laps, the slides get bigger because they've heated up the tyres so much. That's how I struggle with it. But
well, if you guys are heating up the tyres so much, imagine what I'm doing.
your pit crew just sends you out with red hot tyres anyway.
I get the leftovers from all you guys. Okay, we got Marius, Matt, Ryan, and Vajni. Yes, we get to talk about Ryan.
And my teammates in here with me.
Nice. Hoping Vajni is on. Would be nice to see him at least once.
Yeah, it would be.
Doesn't look like it. Okay, we got Marius. It's TKB, Matt. No, hold on. Yes, it is, because I just raced Kenny. Sorry, guys. Bit of beginning of the season confusion. We'll obviously get more used to guys in their cars as the season goes on. Just invite the lost guys. So, what do you think is going to happen here, Ryan? Looking at your competitors.
I think TKB is going to probably take this one if nothing goes wrong for everyone. He's shown some good pace tonight so far.
Maybe the reason these Fords keep winning is no one can overtake them because they're so big.
That could be the case. But to be honest, I couldn't get past Rattec's Mini as well, so yeah, could be that.
Yeah, but that's just because Rattec's very good.
I'm just going to take as many race opportunities as I can at the start of the season, because once these boys get more familiar with their cars, that's when I struggle. So yeah, seize on the opportunity available to me. I'm more comfortable with the Mini than they are with the new car choices, I'd say. It's
Okay, I think we got everyone we need here. Ryan, Marius, Matt, Mark. Okay.
I sent another message looking for Bajan, but he doesn't seem to be responding.
Yeah, he must have not got back in time, unfortunately. So we will hopefully see him later on in the season. We've got quite a few other guys that couldn't make tonight, but hoping to see them in the season. They've registered for the series. I'm sure they'll make some appearances.
Yeah,
It's our first season, in fact, that we have all the cars that are available in this game for Rallycross are all registered. We haven't seen the Merc tonight, the Mercedes. We haven't seen the Renault.
Yeah.
And any other cars we haven't seen?
I think we've seen the rest.
I think we saw the rest. Okay guys, we've got two VWs, the two teammates there. One in the yellow car is Marius, in the blue car we've got Berries. He is a blueberry this season.
Yeah, changed colours. Tried something different.
Okay, sitting there as well with that Monster Energy logo on the front in the old Solberg livery is Mark. He is in the Citroen, and in the middle we have TK in that Ford, in the blue Ford. Very good start there from Mark, actually. He's leading the pack into the first turn. Kebe and Berries take the Joker. They're getting out of the main pack to begin with. TK, they're going into the tunnel. So Mark still leading the pack, sort of. If he keeps his laps fast, he could come out of the Joker ahead of the other two. He's run wide again. All the new guys struggling a lot with the exit of that tunnel. It's very understandable. I did it myself earlier. It's a very tough corner to do. We'll ride.
Marius.
He's messed up another spot there. Very difficult when you're in mid-drift. Very easy to take your nose off there.
They're very solid. They don't move them tyres, do they?
Not at all. Usually I spin around, I get hit and it knocks me right the way around. Okay, Marius going into the tunnel. We've got TKB exiting. Barry's right on his tail. This is the race to watch, I think. Very similar blues there on their cars.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got Care Bear still holding on. No mistakes really being made here. Very clean from the two of them, going into the tunnel.
Exactly the same line through there, yeah.
They don't rotate too much before they exit that tunnel.
No.
They sort of rotate as they've exited.
Are you calling them scared? Are you saying they're scared?
I'm saying they're not savage enough. That's what I'm trying to go for. They're not quite Team Savage standard.
There is a trophy for the most sideways exit coming out of the tunnel for this round. It will be sent by post.
It'll be the wreckage of what comes off their car.
Luckily, Kyle, you can send it to yourself.
Yeah, I don't have to send it very far.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the final lap.
This is close.
Right here, right till the last corner, it looks like. I think Berries will probably just hold on to get that fast lap. He knows he needs a good time just to get high up to finish in the qualifying round.
I think he'll be happy with that. He definitely closed him down on the last lap.
Yeah.
So we've actually got Mark here. He is now in front of Marius. Not sure what happened there. I'm sure there was some crash that happened.
Oh, Marius going...
Full sending it there, going very wide.
And he's stuck in the wall. Can't see him. There he goes.
Obviously, both these guys in their first round, they will be improving throughout the season. I'm sure of it.
I was going to say, Marius has had 2 solid runs already. And it's easy for anyone to make a mistake on that circuit. I'm sure I'll have one by the end of the night. I've had a couple already.
People have seen all mine. Okay, that was the last race of qualifying 2. We are on to qualifying 3 now.
That was 3 done
Sorry,
already,
that
actually.
was the last of 3. We're on to qualifying 4. This is what happens when I try to do more things at once.
We are progressing quite quickly tonight.
Yeah, once the guys started joining and we weren't waiting for people, it started going very quickly. So we got pressure now, so he won't be there. So it's another 3-car race by the looks of it. Mark, Matt, and myself. So Mark can stay in this one. And Matt. It's the correct Matt and the correct Mark. You don't normally get that. I don't have to invite anyone. Okay. Rattec there. Berries there. Have I really done 3 rounds already? I've crashed 3 times on camera. Okay. Stream is all yours, guys.
Right now. I always find it a nice little small advantage when you've just raced and then you go straight back into another race. You've got the feeling for it already, which I think it's
that's exactly what happened with me in qualifying 2. Qualifying 1 I was in the last heat, and qualifying 2 I was in the first one.
Yeah. Just gives you more of a confidence for especially the second race, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. You know where you're going right and where you're going wrong.
Yeah. Kyle on pole. Care Bear in second, which you show good pace in that last race. Especially towards the end, you reeled him in a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I was quite surprised. I was able to keep up to Care Bear.
Oh, jump the start, Care Bear.
Oh, was it a jump start?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no.
So you got Mark's gone straight for Joker, which is sensible. 2 cars, so one will go for the Joker. Carl's coming around now.
Let's see how they take it. Not too bad.
Nice. Oh, Kyle!
Oh no. Oh, damage on the first lap's not a good sign.
Yeah.
The rest of the race with damage now.
Oh, Mark's just got out of shape over the line, yeah.
That jump, I must say, is hard.
It is. You have to take it perfectly straight, don't you?
Yeah, you get it any form of sideways and you're going to spin it.
You see Kyle driving, I'd say about 70% sideways all the time.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can up his percentage. There you go. It's up to about 80%. That's a nice line.
Oh, it's a good cutback.
Yeah. Oh, he had a moment. Yeah, good save.
That could have ended badly. Well, he still hasn't taken his joker.
Yeah, I was going to say Mark still seemed pretty close to him, but once Kyle takes his joker, it'll give him extra breathing space. Oh, Kyle!
On the 80.
Oh, that is a tricky entrance. Nice bit of respect there. Waits for him to go past instead of pulling across the track. So is Mark going to take his first qualifying race win? Still got his joker to do though. No, Kyle's got his joker to do. Sorry.
Oh, yes. You know what? He's actually going to be very close.
That is. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
About 4 seconds, and we're looking at 3 to 3.5 right now. I'm just going to keep it on Carl and see what he does. His joker lap's going to have to be decent. There we go. That's a good joker. And he comes out safely. Well, it looked like he was very careful going through the entrance there.
Oh no!
That's 2 sideways.
Oh no! That's it. Straighten them both up. It's a race to the end.
Oh no!
That's.
Oh, that's both of them full sending, isn't it?
I suppose one is Petter Solberg's liveries, so he was always a full send type of driver.
Oh, they're side by side, doing the finish
line. Yeah, that was
it.
close. That was very close.
I think Mark just got that one.
Yeah, just took that win.
Oh shit. I messed that one up.
Well, you guys had a good race when you worked close together.
Okay. Okay, guys, on to the next race. The second race of qualifying 4. Enzo, Marius, Jacques, and Ryan. So Ryan, you don't go anywhere.
Am I racing? Oh, I am racing now. Oh, got some stiff competition in this one.
I'm going to throw Enzo another invite, but it doesn't seem like he'll be coming back. Got Jacques. Yeah, Jacques and Marius. And I'll find GTV as well. Just inviting, guys.
Okay.
So there are 2 more races left tonight, guys. This one is the first of those last 2. Now it seems TTV has gone offline. Okay, well, kind of annoying, but let's continue. It's a bit of a pity I messed up that last race. It was kind of empty race.
Yeah, it was your chance to get a good result there.
I suppose it doesn't help that I can hear commentary in my ear while we race. We gotta figure out a way to mute that as well. I don't race well when being talked about or or when I can hear people speaking.
Don't like being judged, eh?
Yeah, no. I need to just listen to the car while I'm racing.
Yeah.
It can be quite distracting. Yeah. This is my first time kind of doing that, and yeah, it just makes it a bit interesting, doesn't it?
Coping a lot better than I do. Okay, I think these are our guys. 2 VWs and a Ford. I can't remember when we last saw VWs in a rally fight this season. I'm trying to think back now. We definitely had season 1,
two.
Jacques was in it.
Season 2 we had some guys, I'm not sure who it was. But I know we had
Season
some.
2 we probably had 1 or 2 guys, but I don't know if they were permanent.
No, I don't think they lasted the whole season.
Season 3 we definitely didn't, I don't think. No, we did. End of last season we had Stigman and Psycho in the last race.
Yeah.
But
so
yeah,
we
we
didn't
haven't really had this car in a full season for a while, since season 1.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see it back.
Oh, finally I'm not in the back row.
Yeah, Jacques starting in a tough place there on the left side of our screen, closer to the wall. And they're off. But Jacques actually seems to be first. He's going first into that corner up the inside. Berries goes a little wide into the wall. Marius taking it safe. He goes the Joker. He has got some space now to work with. But he does have 2 of the fastest guys in the league chasing him down. Exiting, and they don't crash like I did. So Barry's hot on Jacques' tail here. He's not going to let go of that position there that he's holding on to.
He's gonna dive for the Joker.
Barry's dives in for the Joker. Clever move. He did seem like he could have been being held up there by Jacques.
And he comes out in front of Marius, yeah. So.
He's now got some nice space to put in his fast laps. His teammate there behind him. Hopefully they won't race each other too hard being in the same team, so that'll help him a little bit. Jacques there in the back still needs to take his Joker. We do know that this Joker gives you a big advantage, so he could come out ahead if he puts in some fast laps. I kind of almost want to say he should Joker now, because if he gets too close to Marius, Marius will slow him down.
He's
Joker. They're going to exit
close,
right next to each other.
Oh, nice merge.
Super close. So now we have the reverse of what we saw earlier. Now we have Jacques right on Barry's tail here. Pushing hard, the 2 of them. Yeah, onto the last lap. We got Barry still leading the race. We got Jacques in second. Marius seems to have just gone over the jump. No one hitting the wall there, keeping it clean. I haven't seen any contact really at all, so all their cars must be in pretty good shape. Not much damage. Going through the tunnel. Barry's sideways out the tunnel, Jacques sideways. All comes down to these last few corners. Barry's keeping it pretty tight around there. Jacques taking a very similar line. Doesn't hit that last tire. Jacques also around clean. Marius also seems to be going around clean, just a bit further back, and it's a good race. Barry's wins. Jacques in second. Marius third.
Oh, I'm very happy with that time.
Yeah, it was a good clean race. That was nice performance.
I think that's going to do pretty well for all of your total times going into the semis.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Okay, I think if I'm correct, this is the final race of tonight. Qualifying for Heat 3. I'm going to invite Bajni again. This is his race. I'm hoping that we see him tonight. Don't think we're going to though. He does not seem to be on the list here. Okay, so Kento, Kenny, Matt. Which Matt is it, you may ask? Matt Morris in the Audi. Oh, and Mark, you're in this one too.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to give you some big talk now before we get going. Some team talk. The spectators can listen in to our team huddle. Mark, just full send it.
Okay. Just put on a show.
We want to see the car go sideways.
Oh dear.
And obviously nothing less than a win.
Am I pretty safe on points, Berries, before I go and do this?
Tell him no. Tell him no. He needs to work hard.
So you need to beat me. That time that I just said, you got to beat it if you want to beat me.
Oh, I got no chance of that, so I might as well full send and.
For anyone watching this that is familiar with Rallycross and knows about a Rallycross season, Mark is my buckarud, and I'm sort of adoring. Because I'll full send it and sometimes do well. And Mark's gonna win it for us.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is the cars for this race. We are missing Bajni, so it goes from a 5-car to a 4-car race. Kento, Kenny, and Matt. Alright, good luck, guys. Good luck, Mark.
Cheers,
Make it count. Alright, Berries.
Oh my word.
From what we've seen tonight, what do you think's going to happen here?
I reckon if Kenny gets any clear air, he's got this. His quickest time tonight is 1/10 of a second off what I've just done. So I think it's going to be close between him and I if he does get clean.
Sure. I think also it's a lot about their position off that start line, who pulls off quickest. I know Mark has been getting really good starts lately on this track. Let's check where they're starting here. We got Kenny sitting in the best position there, I think, off the start and pole. We got Mark behind, but I do know that he pulls off very quickly, so we don't know who's going to come out of this first. Kento there on the Honda. Honda's pretty quick.
Nice as well. Who's disconnected? Rattec jumped
Rattec is disconnected. Or maybe he jumped the start.
Jump the start, guys.
That's two jump starts in the last round, so you weren't the only one. Unfortunate. It's trying to get ahead from that back row. You're just complimenting your own starts.
That's what got me revved up.
Okay, on board now we're watching Kenny. Kenny... Oh, it's very confusing when you check the standings there. We got a Kenny and a Kento. Two Kens. Not Barbie doll Ken. It's Kenny and Kento for those watching. Kenny over the jump here. He hasn't taken his Joker. He might just save it for the end. It could be something to keep in his back pocket for later. Kento did take the Joker, so he is a little bit behind. He's going to need some good laps here now to beat the other two. Matt Morris taking Joker, comes out behind Kento, messed up his exit, hurt him quite a bit there.
Yeah.
Does seem to have some damage. It's going to affect the rest of his race for sure. So Kenny looks like he has a sort of dream race here. He needed some open air just to put down some times.
Doesn't seem to be quite as smooth. I think he had
very
a
nice looking livery there.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of Ken Block inspired.
It does look like a Ken Block style livery, I must say.
Okay, into the tunnel. Do the exit. Guys playing it super safe through that exit. I don't know why more people aren't sending it like I do.
I wonder.
It worked so well for me. I don't know why I couldn't. But yeah, okay. So 100. There's a full send. That's. I don't know if he can see out that window. I don't know what view Kento uses there. But a bit of a battle here now with the Honda, or the Audi and the Honda. Both cars seriously damaged there. You can see the spider webs on the Honda window. So it's interesting watching how people struggle when you get to the last few laps. In the qualifying, there's only 4 laps. Once we get to the semis and the finals, it's going to up to 6 laps. So that is going to make it a whole new kind of race.
Yeah, car management is going to be important. I think a lot of people are going to struggle in those last 2 laps.
By a lot of people, he means me.
Everybody's been struggling.
And Matt goes over the line for the last race here tonight. It's been very interesting watching everyone go around. Kento, I didn't see him earlier. I thought he was ahead. He was hiding off camera there. He's now managed to get himself back on.
Or did he make it? I think he just made it in time.
I think he might have just made it there. No, yes, he did. He just made it. So just recording our last results here, saving some replays, and that is it for tonight, guys. How did that go in your opinions?
Well, I enjoyed that. That was a very good first round, I must say. It was a lot cleaner than I was expecting it to be.
Considering we had quite a few new guys on, it went pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely enjoyed it, except for that last race. I blame Kyle again. Got me revved up too much.
Yeah, full blame to me.
That team talk you gave me had nothing about get off the start line properly.
Yeah, you didn't even full send. I don't understand.
That's how it goes.
Me, just to make sure that you didn't full send at all.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes, isn't it? It's split-second reactions and yeah, mess that one up.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Anyone that doesn't know how this works now, the top 12 drivers will make it to the semi-finals, which will then be 2 races where the 6 drivers compete in each. The top 3 from both races then proceed to the final. This will be on a Wednesday night, same time as we started tonight, 8 p.m. GMT plus 2 time, which is the South African time zone. Yeah, I think without even having to look at points, everybody's made it because we were short on some drivers. And yeah, so everyone you saw tonight will likely be there for the semis. As the season goes on, we're probably going to pick up more drivers, and it's going to be a bit more of a fight to get into those semis.
I was going to say, at any point, anyone can join the championship, can't they? If anyone's watching that doesn't race with us or anything.
There's no limit really in rallycross to how many people can race, which is one of the very cool things. Is most series in this game to be in one lobby, you can only race 16 people. Rallycross, because of the style of how it's set up, where it's the small races with lots of people, is you can have more than 20 drivers competing in a series. I mean, you could have even more. It depends. It will just make the event slightly longer. You'd have to have more heat races. Heats can go up to 5 cars. So when it's starting to get a bit stacked, they will usually go up to about 5 cars. And minimum, we try to keep it to about 3. Sometimes you will see races with 2 guys or 1 guy. That's if people disconnect or if people who have registered don't end up joining. But we try to make sure we organize with people that will be there. It's very important for those that can't make it to keep us informed. You know, we need to have our ducks in a row. We need to be ready. It's quite a logistical ask.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyways,
well, I think before we go, I just want to let me give you the top 5 drivers from
the
provisional
rundown.
standings. Yeah. So in 5th place, got a bit of a surprise. It's K9.
Oh,
Yes, we made it into 5th. 4th place, we've got Marius. Then in
Nice.
3rd place, we've got Jacques.
very nicely done.
In 2nd place is me. And in 1st place is Kenny.
Awesome.
Cool.
So we got 3. No, I thought it was 3 Fords, but you there with a VW. So that's 2 Fords and a VW. So I would have just snuck in there because of those 2 DQs with the jump starts.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I let you in, mate. I let you in.
I'm gonna give Matt a pep talk for the next race.
He was first place going into that last qualifying session, so that's
I
that
know. When I saw that, I was a bit shocked, but I thought it was going to help me in my race, but it didn't.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was eventful.
It's been fun.
Been good. Thanks very much to Barry's, Rattec, and everyone else that helps to make this possible. And
all right,
we'll
guys.
see you guys on Wednesday again.
Yes, looking forward to it.
Yep.
Cheers.
Definitely. See you later.
Cheers.
So.
Chat when you guys are ready. If you want to join me.
I just want to ask you one quick.
Not yet. How do you do it? Yeah. No. Just says broadcast settings. Yeah.
It's your game. You go out of everything to your game. Share button.